Time to find out. Oh. These blocks just weirdly remind me of like Tears of the Kingdom. Like this game reminds me so much of Tears of the Kingdom. The weird like futuristic blocks and the weird like Zonai, like the little people and stuff, the little robots and junk. They remind me of the Zonai and stuff. Why does that look like a square damn Pokeball? Okay, okay. This does not look like a portal. Oh, it's getting better. Excellent. Still doesn't look like a portal, but I love it. It's the gear of time itself. Brilliant. Where are those gears coming from? Well. Dude, like Zelda music, like just Zelda sounds in general, they're always like so familiar. So if you've heard one and you play a different game, it just kind of like you get like they do so well crafting these games because it gives you kind of like a nostalgic feeling, like you've heard the sound, like not even just the music, the sound effects. Like it's like you've heard them before, and you have, because they fine tune them for every game. They're slightly different, but you remember them. Do not fear it. This is what we've waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Wait a second. If the old one is not Impa, standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now awaits. Go bravely, Barista. I'm trying to like anticipate what's gonna happen next. Maybe the old one is evil this whole time, and the old one is gonna like kill us and like go through the portal. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this. Oh, I am hard for it, indeed. Maybe that's why you're hard jerking and twerking outside instead of helping me fight. I'm just saying. What the hell were you doing outside? Could have been watching the gate. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Barista. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Oh, he's ready to bust. He's looking at Granny like, ooh, snap. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? Yeah, you know where his dick is at. And you know what? Say it. Say it. Zelda's mine. Say it. Say it! Nah, forget about it. You know it. You know it's true. Groose? Can't even say it. You can't even say it! That's my goth girlfriend. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, what's up? Why is that ominous and kind of sad? Is that the last time we're gonna see Groose? Is Groose gonna die while we're on the other side of the time portal? Is Groose gonna die? Listen, if Groose dies, that's gonna be the most depressing death. I'll actually be sad if Groose dies. Groose is a bitch, but hey, let's be real, man. Here we go. Doing, 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 doing. It's time to be free. Time to be free! Peace out. No. Hey, no spoilers! No, I'm playing. Let me dream, okay? I wanted Groose to die. Oh? Well, hello, Impa. Yo, wait a second. Yo, what if this just took you back through time? I've said enough about fetch questing and stuff. What if this just took you back through time? You just find Impa? Wait, Impa is the old lady because Impa's gonna wait for like 2,000 years or whatever. I was right all along. It is Impa. I knew it! That's why she's here, because she's gonna fulfill prophecy. She's gonna wait for us or whatever. Bro. Hardcore. What if we just come back through time and then we can explore the world in the old time now? Like Ocarina of Time? What if there's just a whole half of a game left? I might kill myself. At last, I've been expecting you, barista. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here, the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away Demise. Did I... Demise? It's capitalized and it's in a blue font, okay? You can't say anything about that. I was reading it as a name. Demise, bro. I'm just gonna call it Demise now. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. Demise, it is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have so many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. Here we go, man. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you. Oh, it's pussy time. I'm sorry. I mean, like, come on. Oh, she dressed up for me. Oh. You've come so far, barista. I'm glad you made it. Yo, what if this is just Ganondorf in disguise? I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about the war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. Oh, I'm all about this. Explain, girly. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the world would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and sent them both into motion. Oh, he's absorbed. She looking fine. He's not even listening to what she's saying right now. First, she created Phi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to be my slave, to assist her chosen hero on his mission, to be my bitch. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have lightly guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded as one. Are you going to tell me who this mortal is, Zelda? Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, barista? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. Oh, we about to get groovy. The day of the ceremony, Girim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. Impa's about to get frickin' absolutely chopped up. Girim's gonna come through that portal in just a second. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I sent out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, memories within me, foreshadowing of Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. I love how all of the games just kind of come together. Like they all have a similar story, but they're all freaking so different in how they play out. It's so brilliant. They're always just so good. Zelda's just like such a great series, man. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. F*** you, Demise. Sorry. Excuse my language. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. Damn you, Demise. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place. To sustain the seal as best of the... Look at Link's eyes, man. He's so blank. He's just like... I'm not comprehending any of this. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago and keep it strong for as long as I'm able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. You're staying? But the whole point that I came here was pussy. Barista, the goddess, created Fi and the Great Blade. She's a part of for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form, he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into the prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Barista. But now I gotta whoop his ass here. Oh, he's shaking. He's mad. He got blue balls. He doesn't like that answer. During your long journey, you've grown so much. That's not the only thing that's grown. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and Devious puzzles is not even the start of it, okay, Zelda? You don't even understand what I've been through. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword, and by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess. Wait, it was you. You set those trials before me. You put those puzzles before me. You found true courage, power, wisdom, and courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. I understand. Valiant hero, you have endured so many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. Thank you, baby girl. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are now the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Barista. Draw your sword. Thank you for spinning around. We really needed that ass shot just before all... Oh, hell yeah. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. Bro, so this is like I said, this is like the start of the sword, and this is now how the sword looks for like forevermore. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Barista may wield it. Hell yeah. I love the story of the sword. It's great. Barista, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use the power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land, which brings us back to you. To face Demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you. Yeah, I've pulled the spirit out of myself quite a number of times already. Spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you can wield that supreme power. And so Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. You bitch! You cunning heathen! I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Barista, but you have to understand that this is a war and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. Ah, what kind of journey a man goes on with blue balls? All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Hell no! You're coming back home! Hell no! Barista, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all of this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. Damn it! While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I am still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come wake me up? Damn. Of course, I will. I promise. I promise. Yosemite. Bye, Zelda. Good night, Zelda. We will return once more. Impa, what have you to say? What have you to say, Impa? Give me something good. I understand. There's one more thing that we must do. Saving! Well, that was the longest cutscene so far. Alright, what do we need to do? I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her. Go now and fulfill your destiny. What the hell? From a nap, yeah, impossible. Ah, damn it! Wait, I still gotta find the Triforce. I thought that the Triforce was on my hand. I gotta find the physical Triforce, man. So you've returned. What's up, Impa? Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end, but do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish Demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all that we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost. Barista, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Barista, find the Triforce. Whoa! Whoa there, hold up. What's up, Groose? You're not dead? Barista, there's something I gotta tell you. Yeah, this little thing that like takes me up in the air, huh? So Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay? Well, yeah. That's terrible. It's got to be so hard for the poor girl. But you're gonna do something about this mess, right? Barista, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with the granny. Don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah. I'm doing what I want to do. Oh, I bet you are. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Is it your belly? Is it your belly that's telling you that? Someone's got to watch that big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing all right. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Uh-huh. Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess. But don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. It smells like old Granny down here, dude. Check it out. Don't change the subject. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I have a bet the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. It'd brighten this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it had to take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I've got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. That is the most random effing thing you've ever said, Groose. I can't imagine that has great importance on what we need to do. So yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here, right? Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Barista. Alright, so what the hell kind of a tree is that? And... Alright, shut up, dude. I'm taking a rest. Just let me relax, okay? Obviously, we gotta like plant a tree like back in time and then like come back forward, and that's gotta do something. What? I don't know. But let's go ahead and I guess screw you, Gorko. I ain't got time for you, man. Let's go ahead and I guess go back to Skyloft real quick. And let's see here. Yeah, we still got some time, I think. Still got a bit. Don't go down. Fly, little bird. Ah, son of a bitch! Back to Skyloft we go. Let me do this real quick. Great time to piss off. Hang on. Because we're just flying. Alright, Skyloft it is, man. There we go. Do that real quick. Sorry, just got to do something on the side. I just want to splat, dude. Alright, we're good. Dude, my sword is so shiny. Alright, now where the F do we do? Where the F do we do? I don't know why I'm slurring so many words right now. Alright, obviously we gotta go to the big frickin' temple up top, right? That's the obvious thing to do. But first, I'm gonna take a quick pause. We got like a half an hour. I'm just taking a quick pause. Your short is so adorable. Gonna take a quick pause. I'm gonna take a quick piss break, and I'll be right back momentarily. Momentarily. I'll be back, everybody. And I also need more water.